Here we are with the Clan of the Hill. We are on Game 2. It is sponsored by SC2C.com. If you are in the SIG region, you should visit that site and register. It is an awesome site. I'm joined by Sif. Now, we just saw an awesome game between Refallen and GGnoRE. Now, we have Mafia here. What do you know about Mafia?
I don't know too much about Mafia, to be honest, there, Benji, but I've heard that he's a top 100 Zerg player and he's got a lot of skill behind him, so maybe you could fill me in because you're a little bit more familiar with the nGen side of things.
Yeah, definitely. Mafia, actually, something interesting, we had a sort of inter-clan tourney where basically we just sort of sorted out the rankings between all of our nGen players here. And I don't want to brag about him too much, but he did take that tourney, so he beat pretty much everyone else. So as I just want to drop that in there. I mean, if anyone's going to beat NOR, I mean, it's going to be him. But Lost Temple in these positions, not good for Zerg.
Yeah, it's really hard to defend a fast expand. The positioning's not going to favour him for that. So we'll see nGenMafia. You know, maybe. I mean, I'm hoping some 2-gate pressure to start off with. I'd like to see some interesting build like a DT into Void Ray. Something like that. What are your thoughts as a Zerg player? What do you find the hardest to deal with when you're playing against a Protoss player that of this kind of caliber?
Definitely. Well, it's quite difficult, really. What build do you start with? And I think with GGnoRE's, or GGnoRE, sorry, his probe down at the expansion, I think Mafia, he has gone pool first. So for starters, 2-gate pressure is a lot harder now that pool's gone down first. If they have gone hatch first, it's pretty hard to really pull that off.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it just opens up an early roach build, and that completely counters, Zealot harassment to start off with. I do like the fact that nGenMafia had his little probe there breakdancing for a while, just to see if that was going to happen. But now we're looking at 16 food for both, so obviously an expansion should have gone down by now, and he's going to opt for maybe a Cybernetics core build due to the fact that he's got his gas online now. So,
whoa, that probe just got denied by the drone got denied by the probe just then. Try going for the hatch, but look at that probe there.
Again!
Tries it again, but just denying that. I mean, he has got the pull first, so he's just trying to get a hatch up as quick as possible. But he comes again, and he gets it this time.
Oh, he gets it. There was a palm to the face there a couple of times, though. That little probe, he's a rude boy. But, yeah, good on Mafia for getting that hatchery up. Even though it was delayed a little bit, it will be very advantageous if he can hold it off. And I don't think there's going to be anything to stop that from being completed, do you?
No, definitely. That should get up. Obviously, usually you'd wait for the Lings until you got that up. So, with a pull first build, only about now he'd be getting it up with these Lings popping out. But he's going to try and walk at the front here. He will be completely blocked off by that Protoss. But I think he's just looking to see what build is he going. Perhaps he should try whaling on the gateway. Maybe try and pull the Zealot off to try and get in. But anyway.
Yeah, I mean the thing is, like with the upgrades to the buildings, especially the Nexus, I mean the Zerglings can't really do much. I mean, attacking the gateway really only opts for them to get a couple of shots taken at them when the Stalker comes out, because it's always going to come out. For any good player, they'll go Zealot, Stalker, perhaps a Sentry, or they might get more Stalkers after that. But yeah, as you can see now,
coming out as well. That is crazy. Obviously, 4-gate pressure being really hard to hold off as Zerg, but Mafia here is a good Zerg player. If anyone can hold it off, it's going to be him.
Yeah, definitely, man. I like that. A 4-gate build is, it means we should see, I guess, a reasonably short game because, you can put on a lot of early pressure with the 4-gate. You can take out that fast expand, and if that does go down, I mean, we're looking at almost GG because then it's also time for the Protoss to expand too. So I'm really looking forward to this, and we've got some pressure coming now. We've got a Zealot taking up a Zergling, and also they're working on the Queen now, and the Queen, unfortunately, is stuck off creep. Man, they are so slow. Like, seriously, get that bitch a wheelchair.
But it looks like from his build, that was just the lava, the Creep Queen. That was basically the third one. He has got the second one out now. In fact, early pressure here, forcing him to make Lings, but none out yet. This is actually pretty big blow. These 3 units doing a lot of damage to Mafia. Also, 2 pylons going up at the third base, sort of the base between the players. Mafia not looking good this early on.
Yeah, it's looking very one-sided so far. I mean, losing 2 queens so early in the game is such a big blow. Especially now you've got, like, Stalkers being warped in, about to take out another queen, which means that your lava production is just going to be severely impacted. Now, at 4 gates that can warp in, I expect to see some Zealots come soon, because these Zerglings are going to be able to hold off these Stalkers for now. But what do you think we can do here? What do you think Mafia can do here to get back in the game?
If he's going speedlings, he needs spine crawlers. Really, pure speedlings doesn't do well. He hasn't started it yet. He has speedlings. Honestly, I think he's in a lot of trouble here. Early pressure here. I mean, in a macro game, I have no doubts he would do well, but this is just completely destroying him. 4 Zealots killing all those lings. He's got 16 buildings, some of them popping out now, but I don't know if this is going to be enough. Keep in mind, another Warpin has just happened, and it pretty much is 3 Zealots and a Stalker.
Yeah, I think we could almost call this GG right now. One good thing to note, though, if you are a Protoss player, it's very important to get in and not to let the Zerg player drone hard, because that macroeconomic advantage is so extreme, and Zerg's ability, once they're up and running, to produce units is far greater than any Protoss player. And as we said, GG is called. What do you think of that game overall?
I think it just goes to show that Zerg aren't overpowered. I mean, a lot of people have been saying that Protoss are pretty bad right now, and Zerg is so strong. I mean,
I'm sure we've got some trolls on the stream now going, Zerg is imba!
Definitely, but I mean, Protoss have options. Protoss can beat Zerg. I don't think the positions help that much. Obviously, if those 3 units took that much longer to get across the map, it would have been a different game, I think. But still, hey, got a hats off to nGenMafia. He did play quite well.
Very solid player, solid play, and it just, as you said, goes to show that when you have placement like that, it's important for the Protoss player to take advantage of it straight away. So now we're moving into Game 3. It looks like nGenMafia is the undefeated champion so far. Can he actually make it all the way through the tournament without losing? I doubt it very much, but it'll be very exciting to see if he can hold on for glory.
Definitely.